Hi, welcome to a very special episode of Katie's Kitchen. Today, I will be making mandu, or dumplings from scratch. It's featuring my mom, who does not want to actually be featured, so there she goes. We will need bean sprouts, ground pork, the dumpling wraps, tofu, and this thing. I think it's Korean boochoo. I don't know.
It's not boochoo, it's I don't know, it's boochoo.
I don't know the English translation of it. I apologize. We're going to start with the bean sprouts and we're gonna wash them and then steam them. And that I'm gonna toss to my mom. Mom is gonna wash and steam them. Also, you need a big bowl so you can mix them all together. You also need some water because your water is gonna be the thing that seals the wrap. So while my mom is cleaning and steaming the bean sprouts, I'm gonna get the ground pork and I'm gonna put it in this giant bowl. Also, measure with your heart. We will not be doing measurements. So we put the meat in here. We're gonna throw it to the side for now. And then we're gonna work with the tofu. First, you have to like dump all the water out. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Then, you take out the tofu. You get like a little something to cover it. And then just squeeze it. Squeeze all the water out and also just into little chunks. So this has been a struggle. So we're gonna go find a cheesecloth to do this in because that's a little bit easier. We're just trying to do the lazy way. And if you don't have a cloth like this, that is fine. That's also fine. But if you do have a cloth, we recommend doing it this way, but we're just gonna squeeze. Oh yeah, look at all this liquid coming out. My mom is also getting some green onions from the garden right now, so we will also be using some green onions. Honestly, I think that's good enough. Now that I've squeezed all the water of the tofu, I'm going to put it in with the ground pork. It's okay if your tofu doesn't look very pretty. It's not supposed to. This is all gonna go inside of the dumpling. We don't know what the ratio is. We're just playing around with it. But what we have is less tofu to ground pork ratio. We don't know if it's right. We don't measure. This is not a professional kitchen. This is Katie's kitchen. And we're just here having a good time, having some fun, trying to cook. The next thing we're going to do is cut these up.
See, it's the bean sprouts is all cooked.
You hear that? That's my mom telling me that I have to go make sure the bean sprouts are cooked. Let's go see if the bean sprouts are cooked. This is the steamed bean sprouts and this is what it should look like when it's cooked and steamed. We will also be mincing some garlic and cutting some green onions. We just cleaned the green boochoo and we're just gonna cut it. I'm not a professional chef. This is in fact Katie's kitchen, so I'm just doing my best. Oh, thanks for the green onions, Mom. And we're gonna get all of this boochoo that I cut and we're gonna throw it in the bowl. We're also gonna get some Korean green peppers and we're gonna throw them in the pot. With the seed, Mom, or without the seed?
With the seed's fine.
Seed's fine? Okay. We want these to be really small pieces, so we're gonna kind of mince them a little. Anyways, now my mom is squeezing the bean sprouts in the same bag that we used the tofu in, just to make the bean sprouts have less water and liquid to it. Now, we're gonna cut these green onions. They're so big. They came from our garden. Literally, look how long these green onions are. They're almost as tall. They're literally half of my size. This is half my height. This is crazy. We're gonna throw these in there to make some room. Now that the bean sprouts are all squeezed out, we're going to cut them up and put them in the dumplings. Use these big leaf ones, and we're not gonna chop them, we're just gonna kind of gently slice them. This is called boochoo, and then you just throw them in. Whee! We have put everything into the bowl, and we're gonna get ready to mix. I'm gonna clean up this area real quick. We're gonna put 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Now we're gonna use 2 different soy sauces. Literally don't know the difference between these two, but you can look at the labels of these and figure out the difference between them. But we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of each of these different soy sauces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. 1, 2. Half a tablespoon of brown sugar. Half a tablespoon of MSG. Whee! Now, we're gonna mix it all together with a glove, of course, so we don't make a mess of our hands. 할머니, 이거 괜찮아요? Our special guest is my grandma, and she's gonna see if this is okay. 괜찮아요?
괜찮네. 아, 야, 와, 이거를 이렇게 커노.
뭐가?
양파가.
양파가 아니, 아, 양파 넣어야 된다.
아니, 이거는 먹어 또, 허연 거,
양파
큰 거는.
배추.
배추 적게 해야지.
너무 크게 했나?
엄마 said to make it calm.
이거 끄집어내가지고 잘게 적게
끄집어내서
적게.
짧게.
Grandma says that these big chunks actually need to be a lot smaller, so please dice these to tiny, tiny bits.
Hi, future me here. My camera died, so I did have to switch to my phone. I never actually made like a proper transition for that, so now you know why it might look a little bit different. It's because the rest of this is going to be filmed from my phone, so yay!
So instead of the boochoo, we got rid of them and we are instead using onion. We will eventually salt and pepper the inside meat area, but right now we're just trying to mix everything up and make sure we have enough things in the dumpling other than just the ground pork. We also put a little bit of mushroom. Doesn't this remind you of the time, Oma, when Harmony hid dubu in your mandu when you were a kid? We're putting some more soy sauce in. 1 more tablespoon. Okay. And now in this final portion, we make the dumplings. Featuring Grandma.
엄마가 이 얼굴이 이래가 되겠네.
할머니 괜찮아요. Your hands dry.
Yeah.
Because the water makes it stick.
Don't they use egg wash?
No?
No.
You get the little thing. You put a little bit of meat in. And then you get some water. You do it on one side. Put it on one side. And then you fold it in half. You kind of like curl it a little bit too. And then you make a little dumpling. It's a little chubby dumpling. And then we're gonna put it in this little plate.
이거 봐, 이걸 중간에 이걸 붙이. 그래가지고.
물 안 했어요. 잘했어요, 할머니.
이쁘지?
물 없었어요.
복주머니 같지?
물 안 썼어요.
안 써도 돼.
안 써도 돼요?
들어붙었잖아.
네.
들어붙으라고 물을 쓰지.
Sticks you don't need.
여기 딱 붙여나 가는 거지.
Got it. Thanks.
다 튀어나온다 이거.
It really does. We're done with the dumplings. You gotta throw them in the freezer. Doo-doo. In the freezer. Now we steam. I don't know how long for. Just until it's cooked.
그러니까 내가 먹는 거다.
Here's to trying. Ah!
엄마도 여기서 드셔보세요.
보자. 맛있어?
It's falling apart.
맛있대.
But it's good. I like it so far. Mmm.
괜찮지?
It's very good.
맛있네요.
너무 맛있지? 고기
진짜 맛있네요.
Thanks for watching Katie's Kitchen. Hope you enjoy your dumpling journey.